Hey everybody out there in the comic book world, Chris here with a 2-week late Unboxing Friday. I'm going to keep the title for Unboxing Friday. The books that I'm going to be opening up or unboxing in this video I was supposed to be doing on November 2nd, so if you're questioning why I'm uploading a video called Unboxing Friday November 2nd, it's because this is when the books were supposed to be unboxed. They came out October 31st. And I think that the books from last week, which was on November 7th, will be here tomorrow. And I'll have another unboxing Friday to make up for last Friday not having the box. Everything's been delayed because of the hurricane. So at least I got 2 weeks ago's today. Hopefully I'll be getting last week's tomorrow. And this week's will be back on time as always. First off, before I get into the books, I actually got this as a... When we found it, it was $5, so somebody got it for me. It's Timestorm 2009, 2099. I figure with the whole Superior Spider-Man, you know, little thought bubbles floating around, that it might be Miguel from 2099. This series came out, I actually ignored it back in 2009 because I wasn't huge on it yet. Like, huge on everything going on in Marvel, because back then I was basically, let's see, 2009. Yeah, I was just about starting my comic reviews, so... I saw this, it was $5, and somebody bought it for me, and I was like, oh, thank you. So it's just something small. I would definitely say it's only worth about it's $5. I didn't get to read it in its entirety yet, but it's got some nice artwork. It has Spider-Man 2099, has a bunch of 2099 superheroes in it. It's a big mashup, and then the ending was like quick. Let's just put it that way. So this was an interesting book. I'll give you guys a comic book corner review on this sometime in the near to possible late future. Already opened the box because I had to check to make sure these were the books that came out from 2 weeks ago and not the books from last week, because Lord knows that could have been a possibility, but the good news is it's not. These are the books that Mike and I should have gotten at the end of the first week of November. So once again, that's why... No, the beginning of November, not the end of November. They came out at the end of October. And the bag won't open, for the love of God. There's an angry bag ripping going on here right now. That's right. So, let's go into the comic book news. You can take that, sir. First off, comic shop news. Shadow Man #1's on the cover. And we have another Before Watchmen poster. So, here's another Before Watchmen poster, which is interesting because that already came out. But I wonder if this is going to be an ongoing. Let's see. Read all 7 limited series written and illustrated by Comic Top Talent. But anyway, that's comic shop news. Let's get into the books from this week. First off, the only book that is from Marvel Now, A+X #1. Now we go into Avengers vs. X-Men Consequences, issue 4. When I get issue 5, I have a big video planned. Batman Unlimited #9 with Superman on the cover. Ghostbusters #14. Justice League Dark Annual #1, even though it's the only annual. I got a book for Cindy, which is Looney Tunes 209. I don't know why I almost said 2009. Masters of the Universe, Skeletor one-shot. The Mighty Thor issue 22. This is the final issue of the Mighty Thor. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #15. The holy my goodness, this is a thick book annual for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I have to catch up on reviews, guys, and this thing is super thick, so I'm probably going to hold this off and do a comic book corner review on this one, or I'll do it for Dark Avenger Inc. sometime in the near future. Transformers More Than Meets the Eyes issue 10. This was before making the cuts and moving books to Dark Avenger Inc. There's one more Transformer book I'm going to be getting before the cuts actually started. Winter Soldier issue 12. Wolverine and the X-Men issue #19, which jumps into Marvel Now. And the final issue before the relaunch of X-Men Legacy, X-Men Legacy 275. So, there's not that many books this week, guys. I will try to go through a little bit of the annual. I'm going to try to read all these in a night or two. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm looking at this stack, and I'm really, especially, the one thing that's sticking out the most is the Turtles book. So I'm going to try my hardest to read all these books as soon as possible. Don't forget, guys, I do have other video series that I'm in the midst of making, those being the IDW Advanced. I now am a little bit behind with the Zenescope Advanced Review. I'd like to do that also. I got more books from Zenescope today. So I'm going to try to juggle my time around a bit. And I know this is top priority, though, so I'm going to try to read through as many of these books as I can. It's not late yet, but I know Mike has an early class tomorrow, so if you're seeing this and not a comic review following it, that basically meant I couldn't finish reading them in time. Mike had to go to bed because he has a very early class in the morning. However, it should be I should be shooting it tomorrow. I don't see this many books taking me that long to read. So I'm going to try my hardest to have the review up as soon as possible. And then if last week's books come tomorrow, there'll be another Unboxing Friday. I'll try to post it after the review, but if I need yet another day to read these books, which I highly doubt, I'm going to try to get through these super quick, then I'll probably have the 2 Unboxing Fridays, one after the other, and then the comic review same way, one right after the other. I was thinking that maybe both of them would come at the same time and I'd have a dual Unboxing Friday, do like a double box unboxing, but the other box didn't come today. I know it was shipped a day right after this box, so it should be here by tomorrow, and I'll have all the books with me, and I'll be able to read them. And then this week's books, there are 2 books from Marvel Now. One that Mike's reviewing, which is the X-Men Legacy #1, ironically. And I'll be doing my book, which is going to remain a surprise for you guys until... Actually, no, you guys know what it is. I'm like one of the few people that actually is going to be reading the Thor God of Thunder series. But this series, if it doesn't wow me, I'm probably going to end up dropping it. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for sticking around for this Unboxing Friday. It's been a while since I've done anything on this channel. Due to the fact that I haven't had anything, and looking at the comic books, I'm like itching to get started on reading them because I haven't had a hard copy comic book in almost 2 weeks. So now that I have them, I'm like itching to get my hands on them, read them, and give it to you guys. As I said, Time Storm, you guys will probably see this in my background on the comic reviews. I'm going to see if I can fit this in the background. It's a nice sized book. It is double sized compared to the actual comic book, so the pages are a bit bigger also. But I'm going to see if I'm going to slide this somewhere in my background. It was an interesting read, I will say that, because I don't know when I'm going to have the time to review this book per se, but I would definitely say get it on Amazon for the $5. Don't like go overboard. How much was this book originally? The book's originally $25. Yeah, don't pay the asking price for this book. At least as far as I can tell you, I still have to read this. I've read through it like super fast with missing tons of word bubbles and everything, so I can't really give you guys a definitive it's good or it's bad, but for the $5, yeah, you guys know. And then next week, not the following Unboxing Friday, but the books from this Wednesday, which is the 14th, Midtown had a deal of the day that I could not turn down. You guys will see that in 2 Unboxing Fridays videos from now. Hopefully you guys will be seeing another Unboxing Friday video tomorrow, as well as the comic review tomorrow morning or tomorrow night, depending on how things go. Advanced reviews for both IDW and Zenescope. IDW will be up before Wednesday. Zenescope will be up. I believe I have books for a couple of weeks that are advanced, so that'll be up as soon as I finish reading these books and get into those books. But I'm excited because Zenescope has a lot of awesome books that I'm really enjoying. And guys, as I told you, definitely go check out Zenescope.com for the books that they are bringing out every month. They're really awesome. Alright guys, take care, keep reading, keep collecting. If you enjoyed this video, you know the rundown already. Biggest thing for me is the comments. Let me know what you guys think about some of the books I pulled, even though they're 2 weeks old. I'm not expecting a huge, feedback on these books because, like I said, they're 2 weeks old and everybody's already talked about them, and we're already in the books from last week, which are Iron Man and Deadpool surrounded issues with #1. Issues as in topic issues, not issues as in comic issues. Anyway, everybody's moved on to the following week, which was Iron Man and Deadpool, so I'll get these books done as soon as possible. Maybe do a quickie review because a lot of people have already talked about these books, and hopefully I'll get the books from last week and I'll get that review up ASAP as well. So this way, when the other books come on time, I'll be able to read those and give you guys the review on time. After 2 weeks of actually just scratching at the door begging the postman to bring me my books. See you guys real soon in another video. Take care, everybody.